Saturday. It is so good to be back here with you guys on YouTube. Please, 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 please accept my sincerest apologies. I know I was supposed to come on Thursdays, but I haven't been coming on Thursdays. Last Thursday I completely forgot, and then this other Thursday I had planned on doing it, and time just kept getting away from me, and it just never happened. So I am here on this good Saturday afternoon. It's a beautiful day. We're heading into summer, and yeah. So the title of this video is how to, I forgot what I titled this. Does negative thinking keep you stuck? And the reason why I decided to talk about this is because, you know, a lot of us, and myself included, this definitely pertains to me. I will get an idea that I love and think that, wow, I think I can really do this. And then that negative self-talk will kick in and convince me that maybe I shouldn't try this. Maybe it won't work like I thought it would. Maybe people won't like it. Maybe it just won't hit the way I'm thinking it'll hit. And then I'll convince myself to not even put forth the effort to try. Or it could be something as simple as I go buy a dress and I try the dress on. I think I like it and it looks good, so I buy the dress. Then weeks later, it's time for me to wear the dress, and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm disgusted by what I see all of a sudden. That negative self-talk, that negativity that we all have, that little voice that says, you're not good enough. Nobody likes you. Who do you think you are? No one's gonna pay attention. You're gonna be a failure. It's not gonna work. You should just quit. You're not smart enough. All that stuff that is looping in our brains. And really, a lot of it isn't even true, especially when you think about who God is. And if you have that strong faith in God, then the devil is a lie. He's lying to you. And you cannot allow the enemy to tell you that nonsense. And it's hard. And especially, for me personally, the biggest thing I deal with is, I think it's body dysmorphia. I think that's what it's called. But I'll look in the mirror and I've lost weight, but I'll still see that other version of me before I lost the weight. And it will have me second guessing what I actually look like. I'll still think, dang, I got to keep going and going and going. And the only way that I am able to really see myself is if I take a picture or I see myself on video. And then it's like, okay, I got a true vision of how I look like. Or I try on clothes. And that part really is a wake-up call. I'll think, oh, I lost weight, but I don't see it in the mirror. And then I'll try on a pair of pants I haven't worn in like 5 years, and they fit. Once again, that devil is a lie. Got my own eyes deceiving me. But what you can do to combat that is you have to start the same way you have that negative voice in your head that's constantly feeding you that negativity. You're going to have to reprogram your mind. The same number of times you hear that negative voice, you're going to have to start erasing that. Say something positive. Do the opposite. Repeat that. Get in the habit of uplifting yourself. Become your biggest cheerleader, your biggest supporter. I just gave an example about the clothes, and this actually happened to me yesterday, yesterday morning. And I have been, working out and trying to slim down, and I woke up and I was planning, I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I was gonna go do some laundry. And what happened was I had these pants, and I was always wearing these one pants all the time. Your favorite pair of jeans. They're comfortable. They got a little stretch in them. You look good in them. And so I thought to myself, girl, you have been working out. Let's see if you can fit a different pair of jeans, another pair of pants. And so actually I had a lot of pants that I used to wear to work. And then I have a lot of jeans, and I hardly ever wear jeans because I couldn't fit them. And so I was like, let's just see where you are on your journey and your, healthy lifestyle. So I looked through my closet, found these jeans, Levi's, and they were not stretch. They were standard jeans. And if you know anything about jeans, like jeans, they don't have any give. So if you can fit them, you are doing great. So and the last time I had tried these jeans on, I couldn't even get one over my thighs. I couldn't get them past my butt. So I go, and I was like, okay, if I can get in these, this is like, wow. I had really I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't expecting what happened. So I put one leg in the jeans, and that leg went all the way in. And then I put the other leg in, and then I was able to bring them up over my butt. Not only that, they zipped and buttoned, and I had space and room. Like, I could move. I was comfortable. I didn't have like the little imprint in my stomach, because they fit like perfectly. Like, and you know what I did when those jeans fit? I started cheering for myself right there in my bedroom closet by myself. I swear I did. I was like, girl, yes, you did it. Oh, you fit those jeans. Oh my goodness. I did a little dance. Then I could put a belt on too. So I tried the belt on, and then that just made my day. So then I'm in these jeans, and I hadn't worn these jeans since like 2017. And even then, when I wore them, they were not comfortable. I could get in them, but it wasn't comfortable. I would have to take them off or unbutton a button after I ate. But I was fitting these jeans that didn't have no give, no elasticity in them, not stretchy, just jeans. So after I did my little happy dance and congratulated myself on a job well done and motivated myself to, keep on going. You're making progress. And was just cheering for myself, looking in the mirror, twirling around. I was like, you know what? I got to wear these today. I got to go somewhere. So I got to be seen in these jeans that I can fit. So I went to the 2 grocery stores. I didn't even feel like going in Walmart, but that just made my day that I could fit those jeans. And that's what I mean when I say start uplifting you. Don't wait for someone else to give you a compliment. Don't look and seek outside validation. Don't think that the only person that could tell you're worthy is outside of you. You have to know who you are at all times and understand that with God, all things are possible. And there's not anything you cannot do. We all know that verse, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Now, he doesn't tell us that we can only do this or we can only do that. We can do it all. But we not only have to have that faith in God, we got to have that faith in ourselves. And so when you start to let that negativity in you replace God's promise, you've already lost. So what I want you all to do, and this is some homework, and I'm going to participate in this as well. Whenever you have that negativity, I want you to replace it with 3 positive things that you love about yourself. And not only that, write it down. When that thought comes into your head, you don't look good in that, take it off. Go immediately and write down, I am beautiful inside and out. God made me perfectly. I'm wonderfully made in his image. Do that. And after a while, you'll have a list. And every day I want you to read that list to yourself. Look yourself in the eyes in the mirror and start to rebrand that voice in your head from negative to positive. I've never walked over here before. Interesting. But do that. Okay. Do that. And just like anything, you repeat it over and over, it becomes habit. And once it becomes habit, it's a lifestyle change. And once it becomes your lifestyle, then it's what do they call it? It's automatic. So the same way that you can just zone out when you're driving someplace that you go forever, it just automatically takes over and it kicks in. And before you know it, anytime something negative pops up, it'll stop popping up for one. And you'll start to feel good about yourself. You'll start to realize that you are great. You are beautiful. You are smart. And what you don't have, God will provide. He's provided all your needs. He will continue to provide them all. So there's no reason for you to walk around with that self-doubt, that negativity, that idea that you are less than, that nothing great is going to happen to you. You gotta be positive. You got to think blessings into your life. You have to, because when you do that, when you have that negative mindset, not only are you doubting yourself, you're doubting God. You're letting God know that you don't even believe in him, what he says he can do, that you are just playing make-believe and pretend with all of the promises he's made to us, everything he's told us he's going to do. He says he will never forsake us. He's always with us. Asking you shall receive. Faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains. So if he's already said all of that, why would you possibly believe anything the enemy has to say? Is it that you believe what this enemy is saying about yourself? And if you believe it, why? Ask her, why do I believe all this bad stuff about me when I know God? When you truly, truly know God, you know that God's love is nothing but grace and mercy. And you know that every day he wakes you up, he's giving you a fresh start, a clean slate. That's the only reason he gave his only begotten son to us. So the Lord did not sacrifice his child for us to walk around feeling like we are just worthless and out here and just living this life sad, depressed, and upset. No, don't do that. You got to remember God, who he is, his grace, his mercy, his promise, his love. You have to remember that, because when you remember that, you will remember exactly who you are, and that enemy won't have a chance to come at you with anything, because you just be blocking it left and right. Somebody say you ugly, girl, you take care, have a nice day. I don't have time for that. I know it's not true. I looked at myself this morning and that mirror said, girl, you are just beautiful. It said I was beautiful, and I believe it, because I am. But I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers on the channel. I am so close to getting to 1,000 subscribers. That was my goal. And I guess when I hit 1,000, next goal is another 1,000. But if you haven't done so already, please, please, please subscribe to the channel. Hi, how are you?
Good to see you.
Yes, so, oh, okay. I don't know what he said, but he said something. I thought it was good morning, but it's afternoon. But yeah, subscribe. And if you haven't, or you're not aware, you can follow me on all social media platforms at iamjamilanaila. And check out my website, iamjamilanaila.com. I got t-shirts, coffee mugs, journals, artwork, limited edition prints, canvases, something for everyone. And of course, I'll continue doing my reels and shorts because I got quite a few of you from there. And if you have any ideas of what you like to see on this channel, let me know. Because, you know, I'm trying to follow what everyone else is doing, but then it's like, you know, I gotta do me. I gotta do things my way. And I don't want to get into the idea of thinking that I have to do things a certain way or follow what everyone else is doing. And that's another thing. Am I going to do it the way everyone else is doing, or do I believe that's the only way it can work? Or do I put my faith in God and just be me and know that the people that can relate to it will find me? Because somebody has what I need. Well, somebody needs what I have. And it's someone who needs the message that I deliver in the way that I deliver it. So I just try to be my authentic self at all times. And my authentic self is sometimes I'm all over the place. Some days I want to wear my hair curly. Some days I want to wear it short. Some days I want to show you my outfit. Some days I want to talk about, you know, something that irritated me. Some days I want to do prayer. You know, it's just whatever hits me. And there's another verse, God, everything works for the good of those who believe and are called to their purpose. So whichever direction I go, even though it may not seem like it to me, someone can take something out of whatever I do and it'll resonate with them. It'll help them in a way that I didn't even know somebody would need help in. So there's no right or wrong way to do anything. As long as you are doing you, keeping God first, it's going to work out. It's going to work out and it's going to be great. But you all have a beautiful day. And again, I'm on Facebook at iamjamilanaila. I'm about to log off of here, go over there, do a Facebook Live, and you all stay safe. Take care. God bless. And hello. Thank you, Mel Skippy, for having my back. I appreciate it. Yes. Hello, Derek Harris. How are you? Killer Fruit Bat. Yes, Killer Fruit Bat. Y'all be having some funny names. I like them. But my goal today, I've only walked 1.5 miles. I've been out here for 40 minutes. But majority of that time, I was stopping, trying to get my thumbnail picture straight. And it smells good. Restaurant over there. Let me get focused. So I need to turn around and go back this way. But majority of the time, I am trying to walk 8 miles. I was at 5. I was walking 5 miles for about 4 or 5 years. And then it's like, you know what? I got to challenge myself. I got to step it up. Let's do 8. Only thing is, 8 takes more time. And I've thought about walking in the gym, but I like being outside. The gym, I don't know, I just like being outside. So I try to get up early to avoid the sun. But as you can see, I didn't do that. I have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to get that in before the sun comes up. I'm staying up late, so I'm not getting up at 5. And then that's where discipline comes in. If I really, really want something, I gotta be disciplined. And I'm starting to see that the more disciplined I am, the more I give God something to work with. And I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor. And last week, my goal was to not watch television at all until like about 5 or 6 in the evening. And I was able to do it. And I got so much accomplished. But the thing is, I still had my phone. I was on social media. So this week, the new game plan is not watch television and stay off social media during those hours so I can get a lot done, do all the videos I want, get all my products uploaded to my website, start shooting the commercials to advertise the products, just doing more content, editing the videos. And the reason I put out so many shorts, it's easier for me to put that out versus to sit down and actually do a video and edit it and everything. But I'm starting to realize, just go raw with it. Go live and do it that way. Because I feel like the more and more I try to plan things out, the longer it takes and the more I procrastinate. But when I just, like I did today, pick up, do a thumbnail, and go live, it works better for me. I guess it's more spontaneous, not as structured, and it's easier. It's not time consuming, because if I try to do it in a more structured way, I'll start to think and think and think and think to the point where I'm thinking about everything I need to do, and I'm not even doing anything. I'm just thinking and procrastinating and planning. So when I go live, majority of it is the doing stage. And so I feel like it's more productive for me this way. But you never know. I haven't even tried it the other way and put a lot of effort into it. So I can't just count it out completely if I haven't done the work required to see what kind of results I'll get. So next week going forward, I'm going to detox from social media and television and catch up on all that stuff on the weekend and see what my results are. So many times we will say, oh, it didn't work, or I tried it, but you tried it for 5 minutes. You tried it for a day. Of course, you're not going to see the results. Of course, it's not going to work the way it was intended. You got to give it a few weeks. So like with anything, once I do put the effort, I do genuinely see great results. I see the impact. So this is going to be like with anything else. I'm going to have to not only be disciplined, but have that consistency, stick to it, and just amaze myself at the results I get. Because I like when I like the results. I like seeing that it paid off. And so I'm ready. I see what happens when I haphazardly jump on here. So I know the results are going to be just astounding when I put all my intention, effort, discipline, and consistency into it. It's going to be wonderful. And I want you all here to enjoy it and be a part of this journey with me. I don't know if any of you have watched my introduction video. When I first started this channel, I was supposed to be a lifestyle channel. Come with me on this journey of healthy living and eating and blah, blah, blah. And I wasn't doing healthy with a lot of stuff. Definitely not healthy eating. I want to eventually do recipes and all that stuff, but I got to do one thing at a time. So that's going to come down the pipeline. Before you know it, you'll see that. And then I had thought about, well, since I'm all over the place, should I even just have one channel? Should I spread it out over separate channels? But no, I'm going to do playlists. I'm just going to keep it all right here. So be something for everyone. Yes. Hello, Noah. Hi, how are you? Yes, you are right. I am feeling fine today. Thank you for acknowledging that. I'm glad that it is able to, you can see it. It translates through the video how fine I'm doing, because it's a beautiful day out here. I got invited to a little cookout later on. I haven't decided if I want to go. I don't know, I might go. I might not. I don't. It's like at this point, you know, I'm still going to try to do these 8 miles today. I'm not even at 2, so what, I got 6 more to go. But depending on how I feel, and then I can't have just all work and no play. And then they invited me, and I've been putting off invitations from this person, so I guess I will go just to stick my head in, and I might enjoy myself. And that's the thing I've noticed when I go ahead and do something that I really didn't want to do. I always am glad that I went ahead with it. I've never done something and regretted it. It was always like, God, thank you for pushing me to have this new experience. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a great time. And like I said, it's a new experience. Meet new people, have new memories. So, you know what? I am going to go. And it may be the great opportunity for me to wear my pants, but it is hot. And those pants, like I said, were kind of heavy. They're more wintertime pants. But because I was just so excited about how good I was looking in them, I went ahead and wore them the other day. But then I came home and took them off. So I'm sure I have a nice little summer dress pushed in the back of my closet that I've been waiting to be able to fit, that I can try on and just be so proud and amazed and shocked at how good I look in that dress because it fits once again. I am going. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna talk myself into it. But once again, you all have a beautiful Saturday wherever you are in the world. Yes, Glenford. Yes. Pray for all the children all around the world. Jesus loves the little children, all the little children of the world. Take care, stay safe, be blessed.